We use a gigawatt of power? What are you talking about? Gigawatt. G-I-G-A-W-A-T-T. Gigawatt. A gigawatt is one of many different possible units of measurement that you can use to quantify power. Power is the amount of energy used or expended over time in a device or something like that. Gigawatt comes from two different parts, the prefix giga and then the main root word of watt. Giga is that mathematical prefix. You've heard of gigabytes maybe of your hard drive, defining how much space can be in your computer. Well, gigawatts are 1 billion watts. 1 billion watts. That's a lot of watts. And so when you hear gigawatt, it means a lot of a lot of power being used, a lot of energy being expended or used over time. And we know that in our newer technology today, an LED light bulb uses about 10 single or individual watts, 10 watts of power. So imagine the energy being sucked up by your light bulb around you right now, lighting up this room. If it's an average lamp that you might see in an average American household, well, it's using about 10 watts. It's sucking up that amount of energy per second. And if you want to picture what a gigawatt is, picture 100 million of those light bulbs. And that is the energy sucked up by a gigawatt. There is a Department of Energy website that gives a whole bunch of cool examples. You can look it up, and you can look it up elsewhere on the internet. But some that are interesting, I thought, were that 1 gigawatt is approximately the power associated with 1.3 million horses. Can you imagine that? If you were in this cart strapped to 1.3 million horses, well, they, at their maximum energy expenditure, would be pulling you along with 1 gigawatt of power. It could be 2,000 Corvettes pulling you along. 2,000 Corvettes. Imagine that. You're sitting in a cart strapped to 2,000 Corvettes and you're being pulled along. That's a lot of power, a lot of energy being expended on you per unit time. And maybe that will help you picture the energy output of 1 single gigawatt. Usually our nuclear power plants today output energy on the scale of 1 to 5 gigawatts, more or less, depending on which plants you're talking about. So 1 gigawatt is a lot of power. So if your device is sucking up 1 gigawatt of power, are you the city of New York? If not, then maybe some calculation is off. That is our engineering word of the day, gigawatt. Greetings from Engineering Word of the Day. This is your host, Pius. If you'd like more information about the show, go to engineeringwordoftheday.com. And if you like the idea of spreading engineering education and interest to all ages, including young people, go on over to k12engineering.net and listen to the K-12 Engineering Education Podcast. Thanks.